Welcome everybody to another episode of Grind and Unwind, episode 31. What it do, Sker? How y'all doing? Chat, people. In 5, 4, 3, 2, I'ma bring you Vic. How you doing?
What up, Gary?
What's the word, gang? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited. I'm shy.
And that's all right.
But I'm here.
It's all good. Sometimes, like I know with the whole streaming thing, like with the skate homies, like that I've asked, they all do it, but they like tell me after, like, bro, it's like kind of like insane to do this because you're kind of like looking at you and another person that's not in the room. It's almost like, do you do self tapes?
Nah.
You never done one?
Yeah, but I don't like them because it's awkward.
It's super awkward. That's what made me not want to do. See, can you mute that? That's like you and Deshaun Jordan, because Deshaun Jordan had his fire alarm going off the whole time.
My bad.
You gotta silence them texts. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
How do I do that?
I don't know. I don't have a MacBook. All I got is PC stuff, but that's all right.
I did it on the phone, like whatever. Maybe that'll work. Oh yeah, we're in there. No one's gonna disturb us.
It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, how's life been for real?
It's good, man. I've been skating more than I have been lately, so it's really good. And been getting back in the streets and working at the shop, so I'm very comfortable. Found a good routine.
What shop you at?
Val Surf.
How long you been at Val?
So I worked there for like 7 years, and then I stopped for 2-ish, and then I just came back. So I had like 8 years. I don't know.
Okay, 8 years total. What was the 2-year departure for?
To go skate. I got put on Nike and started. I had to be available, you know.
Yeah, tight. I feel it. It was like
it was all love. Like they were super happy for me. They've done that for a lot of people, you know. A lot of people have worked there, like Justin Eldridge, Joey Brzezinski, and those fools, like Valley Cats, you know.
Yeah, is Val the first skate shop? One of the first skate shops?
Yeah, it's the first mail order skate shop like ever. First surf shop in the valley, but it's the first skate shop ever.
That's insane. And you're part of that culture and that history. Now, I kind of want to take it back as what I do here is I try to, like, for the audiences and people that don't know, is let's go to your beginning story. What makes Vic Vic? Where are you from? You say it probably already know it, but there might be some new eyes on you. You know what I'm saying? Where are you from?
Yeah, of course. I'm Victoria. I'm from North Hollywood. I skateboard.
And so being from the valley, like, what obviously it's like a lot of Los Angeles culture and things like that, and down there culture that gets you into skateboarding. But what was your draw for you, and what were you doing in your early life?
Like as a jit. I was just like a kid, you know. I would just play outside with like marbles and play tag with the homies and like jump over the fences. I don't know, just like kid stuff, huh?
She said marbles, bro. I've played marbles too, but I know how old I am. So when I hear people that say they play marbles, they're adults. So that just took
I'm an adult. I'm grown.
That's what I'm saying. That hit me here. I was like, okay. But yeah, so you was just like a normal kid, just kind of coming up, doing your thing, playing it
outside. And then my mom got me a board. We went to like what was it? Like a downtown showdown, like a Vans event that they did on the beach. And I seen the ramps they had set up, and I already knew about skating because of like Tony Hawk, the game.
Yeah.
And I seen that. I was like, I know what that is. I want to do that, Mom. And I'm trying to get in. Like, let's get in there right now. But they weren't gonna like skate it till tomorrow, the next day.
Okay.
So I had her get me a board. She got me like a little board from there. It was like a little orange fake board. Took me back the next day. I was in there
skating.
I just hopped on the thing, and like I remember this kid. He was really nice. He was like, "Everyone, get out the way. There's a little girl right here." Because I was a little girl. I was a little kid, and he like did the one time like with the hands, you know, and it was a wrap.
Hard. So you literally experienced your first time skating in real life, pulling up to a downtown or like a Vans vent at the beach. Do you even know why you were there? Or did you hear about it and you wanted to go because it was like something you just kind of did down there?
No, it was just my mom took me there. Just probably something she wanted to do, you know.
Okay.
um, and it wasn't all skating. It was
Yeah.
something. I was a kid. I don't remember. And then I
Can't-
saw the skating, and it was a wrap. Didn't care
Wow.
about nothing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Probably was blowing a nose over there.
It's all good. Sometimes you just gotta blow your nose. Allergies trying to whoop me. Allergies is trying to jump me
Yeah.
on the set. They trying to put me in the set. I swear to God. They had me. You remember the video where it was like, fight back? You ever seen that video where they jump in the dude on Vice and they like, let him get up? That's what allergies trying to do to your boy. But okay. So you get this orange board, you're skating, you're super young. Does it like click and it's stuck from there? Or does it kind of like flow and like oh, I do it sometimes, but I want to play soccer, basketball, or just be a kid? Like what happens in those days?
Yeah, it was kind of like that. I played with it for a little bit, and I would play with it. You know, I was playing with the skateboard.
Yeah.
Um, and then I played like a lot of sports in elementary school, like after school,
Yeah.
like all with all the boys. I
Yeah.
played like on the boys football team, but then I had like softball and stuff. It was cool, so I
That's
was doing
fine.
that, and then I would like skate after school or after that, you know. Um, and then I made like homies on the block who started skating too, and then it started happening
That's when it
for real.
started becoming like the staple. Because what was it about sports you didn't really like that much?
Wasn't even like, you know, how people, I don't want to be on a team. It wasn't even like that. I just liked skateboarding better.
The freedom.
Yeah. 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 I guess it was not like sports are easy, but like
Yeah.
it was just different.
Yeah. And were you good at softball? Could you have gone to the league, as they say?
I don't think so. Like I was just a little kid playing. I was good at it.
Yeah.
Like I was good at it, but it was just doing kid stuff. Like I was playing with marbles. Then I went into school, so I was doing school stuff.
Just
You know?
following those models, but nothing like in particular like that was special. Like, oh, I want to play. Like how you felt about seeing them set up that skate park. No sport hit you like that. It was just like, okay, this is what the kids do. Sign up, go there after school. But when we're done
Yeah.
and I get home, I'm for sure about to either butt board or just play on my board with my hands or something when my skateboard happens during that day.
Yeah. Yeah. I just go get the board out the closet.
That's
But
hard.
yeah, it was cool. And then I just started doing it a little more and sports less, and you know, that was it. Started skating on the street every day.
Yeah.
Not in the street, on the street, on the block, you know?
Yeah, literally, like just on that block. And then you say you met a couple homies that also start skateboarding. So you got like a cool little
Yeah, I think
solid little after school skate crew.
it was like the homies on the block, the ones we would play tag with and hop the fence with, you
Mhm.
know? And then we just all kind of, I think I was like, oh, I got this board. And then the other one was like, oh, I'm gonna go get one too. And then another one. I'm not saying made them start skating, but like it all just kind of happened.
It was like
And
one of
then,
those things where it was like, hey, let's do this. Like, let's all do
yeah,
this. Okay.
yeah,
Because everybody
yeah.
had a
And
board
then,
already, but they didn't pull it out or take it seriously or think that that's.
yeah, it was like, they were like, you know, it was on the block too. There was a skateboard somewhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
boys, they're like
It
a
might not.
basketball outside.
It all the time might not have been y'all's. It was a skateboard somewhere. Hey, we go. Hey,
Yeah,
look. Hey, look. Hey, we gonna find it if we looking and we searching. We gonna find it. Everything's in a
it was
Google. Look, everything on the block is in a Google bar. Anyways, let me stop thugging real quick. But so
yeah.
at that, do you remember what this age or like this time period was? Like, is this in that time period when you take skateboarding seriously, like that skateboarding? Because I want to say like there was like a time when it becomes like okay to skate, and it happened. You feel me? Like that late 2000s, it happened then. Was it like around there where it was like more accepted, or did you have any like, oh, you're a girl skating? Did you deal with any of that animosity or anything?
I did not deal with that because I don't know. Like I, I'm not gonna be like I was the only girl skating, but like you know, it wasn't a lot of girls out there, so it wasn't like like, you can't do this. I'm like, it was never really like that. I never really felt that, and if it was just like some little kid jealous that I'm good at skating.
That you just start getting good. Did skateboarding click for you early, or like was it still like this challenge? Like were you like, oh hold on, I can ollie, I'm low key pushing nice, I'm going kind of fast, like
Yeah, I was able to push and do all that stuff, do the ramps and stuff pretty easy. Not like a ramp, but like
just drop in and kind of go,
little
yeah.
droppies and stuff. Um, remember my first kickflip, it took me a while. I remember everything my first. I remember my first shove it. My neighbors remember my first shove it because they kept telling me like, "Yo, shut up! Like it's nighttime, and I'm trying outside trying to shove it."
What?
When I got it, I was like, "Yeah, I'm going inside the crib."
Let's go.
But
Battle done. Can you go
yeah,
into that first kickflip story?
yeah, yeah. I was at the park, like just like a park,
Like a regular
a
with swings
playground.
and slides and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and they had like a little force there and a little like just like a really good slab of concrete.
Mm-hmm.
And I was playing my older homie skate. Like he was like a lot older than me.
Yeah.
And he did a kickflip. And I was like, I can't do those. And I remember watching him. He had like a mobbed kickflip. And he had real little feet, but he was grown. But I really liked seeing like little fools, little fools
I'm so
skate
sorry. I'm so sorry.
because I resonate with them more. So I
Uh-huh.
was like, his feet are kind of like mine. I'm gonna watch him. I watched them, and it clicked that okay, you have to jump with the board.
Mm.
So I was like, let me try, and I did it, and we all were like ah, and he knew what he was doing. That's the big homie. He was trying to teach me how to kickflip.
So before that, was your problem the 1 foot on because you didn't do the leap flick?
I think no, I didn't have like a mob kickflip. I hope I didn't, but like I would do the thing like where you just kick it away,
Okay. So it went
the
away
one
from
foot.
you.
Yeah, like I'd had the flip down, but it was
Like pushed
just
away.
was
It
I
just
just
wasn't
wasn't
it
jumping.
wasn't under you. It was not in the bag at all. Like is what you saying.
No, I did not have it,
I respect
but
it.
then I jumped.
And you
Thank
just
you.
did it.
Yeah.
And then do you remember that feeling after you land your first kickflip? Do you remember
Mhm.
that? Do you remember your mind, what it does when you unlock like this time and space? Because
Mhm.
when it
Just do
first
it over
happened,
and over again.
yep, yeah, you just start doing it. That's all you
You're
want
like,
to do.
whoa,
That's
I got that.
that's all you want to do, like continuously. So now, after the kickflip, you now kind of got like a little bag of tricks. What's the earliest skate park you remember going to?
PEDLOW.
PEDLOW. That was the park, huh?
Uh, it was the only park for
Mm,
me
yeah,
for a while. Um, and those are the bros over there. You just know we gotta keep it fun.
yeah. But
Um,
how'd you end up going
but
there?
um, one of my mom's friends used to skate, and she told him like, "Yo, I need to get Victoria like a real skateboard, and I want to take her to go skating." And he told her to go to Valsurf for one,
Yeah.
and then he told her, you could take her to Pedlo, like it's chill." And that's what she did. She just dropped us off. Me and my sister she skated at the time too. She just dropped us off in the park and just had at it. She dipped, left us for a few hours.
And how'd you feel? How'd you feel at the skate park?
Totally fine.
Yeah.
Like I knew like this is what I want to do. I'm just a little kid. Like what I didn't know that people were so judgmental when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like I was just an innocent little one.
So you weren't. It wasn't even like it was to think about the energy wasn't even in your mind. You kind of blocked everything
No,
out. You're like, I'm having fun. Like I don't really care what you own or what you're saying. Like this is what you
no,
enjoy to
I
do.
didn't know.
Yeah, wow.
Um, but yeah, I just ran in there like the playground.
Damn. Literally.
Yeah,
Because
it was comfortable.
see, most what I hear from the stories I hear is most women get into skateboarding a little later. Not a lot of them
Yeah,
skate really young, so they a thing that holds them back from being good is what they deal with at the skate park. So since you got in
yeah, and I
early
did that.
and had the
Yeah,
boxed out energy, that almost like hit you differently to focus and have your fun at the park and use whatever you need to. Do you remember the first time you dropped in?
Yeah, I mean, it was probably that day. Like, you know, the little thing
Shit.
you want,
Oh
like
shit. That's hard.
like it's not. I didn't. You know, I don't skate that stuff,
Yeah,
so
facts.
I didn't. I was like, okay, got that down. Like, it wasn't. It wasn't. I wasn't trying to be like
On
Tony Hawk. I
transition,
was trying to,
slashing, hitting coping. You
yeah,
just kind of wanted to use the skate. Since you were at the skate park, you wanted to use the skate park basically.
yeah. And I think I being so young, I only thought it's only ramps, you know. So then when I saw more, I was like, oh, what's that, you
Yeah.
know? But
I,
no,
you gotta
maybe that's why I don't skate transition. Like I can't. I suck at it.
you
I
gotta get
won't.
into it. You gotta take time to get into transition
No, I
because
don't.
I'm telling you, check this out. Check this out. Just because we getting older, let me tell you this, because we getting older. It's gonna be the
Yeah.
only thing we can do if we still want to skate. That's why you see how Tony Hawk 89, sorry, 56. My fault. Hold on.
Yeah.
You see how he 56 still doing it is because his ass drop in. He don't take no impact. You feel me? So just
Yeah, I
telling
know
you,
what you're saying.
you gotta go visit the transition world and skateboard real quick. So
I know.
basically what you're saying is you tapped into transition a little bit. You knew how to drop in, go up each ramp, go around the park, but you have streets in your mind. What is the
Yeah.
earliest skate videos you remember watching, or was it just all the homies that kind of like inspired everything?
Um, I would go. I would like to watch like the Baker stuff on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought they were great. Like I thought they were just so crazy, so not like look at these guys. Like this is insane. This is skate. Like yeah.
Yeah.
So I liked. I would watch like Baker 3 obviously, and
Yes.
early shake jump videos. I
Ooh.
really liked them.
Chicken bone now it's on, all that type of stuff.
Like the first one, it was I don't know what it's called, like the shake jump video or something, but it was like the one's like hello
Yeah.
my friend. Like the
Oh,
intro is just
yep.
you're just like
Okay.
whoa how have you been, and yeah, I was like they're crazy.
That's actually
And then I
beast.
also would like to watch like not I couldn't tell you one in particular because I didn't know. I still don't know them like that. So
Mhm.
my bad. But like the gnarly zero videos, I don't think it was like anything
Don't
specific.
nobody except if you 45 and up, they remember each zero video. All I remember is calling it a zero video. That's it. It's like dying to
Yeah,
live,
like
new blood. There's a bunch of them. I just know all of them. Everybody suffers in them videos. That's all I
yeah, I'm
know
like
about zero
weird
video. God damn, that fake trade was spanked. But yeah,
things.
that's all I know. That's all I know. All right. Um. Oh, shout out Vans being in there. All right, Vans, is that real? Nah, they pranking me. That ain't them. Um. So, anyways, but yeah, so you're watching this street stuff. You're seeing these guys kind of have fun, and you're already like based off. You say you with the homies on the block. You guys are already kind of doing your own thing. You're getting a crew. Does filming ever come into
Yeah.
mind this early, or are you still too young?
Nah, I had no not like no intention. Just didn't we didn't have no money. We didn't have no phones, no nothing. Like we were just outside.
Yeah.
Um, but we would like build stuff because a lot of times people like will leave furniture outside. And one time someone left like a shelf
Yeah.
and a car hood,
Mhm.
the hood of a car. It was on, dude. We made a ramp. We skated a hood of a car on the sidewalk outside of our apartments.
That's
Like,
hard.
and then yeah, we would just be launching off stuff and ollieing over skateboards and stuff like that.
How,
Um,
how did y'all build that ramp? What y'all use? Just the
we just
just the car hood?
we found like so there was like a bookshelf.
Okay.
So we broke it apart to kind of be like a ramp itself,
Mm-hmm.
and we skated that for a few days, and then a few days later, the car hood showed up, so we just put it on top.
Nah,
and skated
the
it like
car hood
that.
showed up is probably the most Grand Theft Auto video game life I've ever heard. Like I ain't never walked outside and was like, oh shit, look at that's well, hey. I ain't never had that lifestyle, so I just don't know. But so you
It's
walk
not
outside.
like it's not bad.
It's not. That's what I'm saying.
It's not like
I'm not saying
it
you're
was just
from a horrible
someone was up.
place.
Someone probably just got a new hood, you know, and they were like,
And
"Oh,
they
let's
left the
get
old one. Like, hold on. Nah,
yeah." Where else they supposed to put it?
I heard of recycling shit. Hold on, my mic fell. I heard of recycling shit, but I ain't never heard of somebody being like, yo, if the hood is in the car, they throw it out the car. Shout out Tom Astor in chat. Tom Astor in here, yeah. But I ain't never heard nobody getting rid of the hood on the street. You know how much you can get at a junkyard for a hood?
I don't know, and I don't think they knew either.
It's $2,500 Honda Accords tire if you need to ever know that. I don't know from experience. I don't know. I just heard some stuff.
Maybe if we took that and recycled it, we could have filmed some videos.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You could have got you a handy cam, a SD card, and been up on the early days of YouTube. You could have been up, but y'all was over here having fun skating it off the bookshelf in front of apartments trying to get good and shit. You missed out on an investment, Vic, okay? Now you know.
But
sis.
Memories are priceless.
Type. Ooh, tell them. Just doing that and remembering that moment and having that rare like thing. I don't think I've ever even heard of I've skated a hood story except for like people that have actually skated on hoods of cars in the street. So you actually created a memory more than anything, which is, like you said, it's priceless. It don't got to be on camera. Yeah. It's in here. It's happened. It happened to you.
Yeah.
So
the homies remember.
Yeah, exactly. So now it kind of goes on from then. Like you saying, this skateboarding is it, right? You're doing it. When do you start to leave the block? Obviously, you go to the skate park, but when do you start to leave the block to be like, yo, like, I want to skate the stairs over there, or I think there's some at my school. Like, when does that happen?
Yeah. So we would go to that park I told you about, and there was a forest there.
Yeah.
And then like at the public pool, there's like bleachers that they sit on, and you can skate off of them.
Yeah.
Like in the LA public pools.
Yeah.
They're they're like.
Yeah.
But they're concrete. They're like big concrete slabs. So we'll skate those like big drops.
Yeah.
And then we would go to these industrial areas, just skating everywhere. Industrial area, like up the streets, a few streets, and skate off those docks, like those loading docks.
Oh wow! So you guys are already kind of lining up skate spots that you go to all the time.
Yeah, but we wouldn't like. I guess like after NOHO was built, then we started like learning a little more and taking the train on and stuff and going to spots. Like we go to like the 12 just to go see it in like Wilshire and stuff. The 10.
See now that actually makes me want to think about it. Is you mentioned NOHO being built. So PEDLOW's like this park for the valley for a really long time. There's a couple other ones, right? There's like one other. And then Rob Dyrdek says he's going to, right? There's one other park after PEDLOW that's like in the valley or no? Somebody told me there's one other old, it's like where you had to wear helmets. It was gated off. It's like one of the oldest parks too. So it's PEDLOW, this one park near like a school in the valley.
Oh, Burbank Valley Park.
Yes, but you had to pay to get in. Yeah. I think, right?
Yeah. No, we didn't have no money. No, we wouldn't go to Burbank.
Yeah, but I'm saying after that's literally the only two parks. So then Rob Dyrdek's like, "Yo, I'm doing safe spot skate spots." Puts a plaza in NOHO. Were you there for the opening?
Yeah.
Yo, that's hard. Do you remember that day?
Yeah, it was I think it was on a Friday or something because we had to go to school, and then we all like I don't think we could have took our skateboards to school at that time, so we like rushed back home, left our stuff, and then skated to the park. And it was like one of the homies' older brothers had to like show us how to get there because we never. It
doesn't exist. You don't know where the park is. Yeah.
You don't know where it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we all skated there, and we were so excited, dude. Like we were kind of deep. We were so excited, and there were so many people. We seen Rob's little ass. He was short,
Rob Dyrdek, little as
but
hell.
but this was what, like
Stand on
2000.
his money, he's 6'6", but he is little as hell.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I owe him everything. Thanks, Rob.
Bro, shout out to Rob
But
Dyrdek. Yep.
he's the man, dude. He's done the most.
Talk about it, like for real, like honestly. So you guys are all skating to this new area for this.
Yes.
It's a dog park, right? Originally, the other side is a NOHO's like a dog park or like a pool and a hockey.
There's a pool. There's a pool. There's a hockey rink at the time. There was and there it's like baseball fields and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Might have been a dog park. I don't know. I've never been there before.
Yeah.
But yeah, pulled up, like saw the older homies. It was awesome.
Magical.
And then we went back every day since.
Just never stopped. So were the MTV cameras there? Like, do you think there's any clips of you on that MTV episode in the background or anything?
Maybe. Like I was a little blonde girl with, I think I had like a blue plaid shirt on. But yeah, like I'm pretty sure. But yeah, there was a lot of cameras. There was like news and stuff. The mayor was there. Yeah. It was big because they turned the 7-Eleven into like a skate shop for a minute. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was a huge thing. It was wild.
Rob was
you know what that was? It was the Wild Grinders.
Yes, the show.
Yeah.
It turned into a cartoon later. I think it was just only the drinks at the time. It was like little toys, but then it turned into cartoons later because he was trying to do his own version of Tech Decks. And then so you could buy Wild Grinder stuff and get a Slurpee or something. Like he had a whole thing with 7-Eleven. They like partnered up. He had Carl's Jr. built the one.
Yeah,
that first one.
The last one.
Yep. Wow. So that's people in chat. But yeah, so you go to NOHO every day since. You feel like you're kind of indebted to Rob Dyrdek, and then you see all these obstacles that feel like street stuff and less ramps. Now you can really like tune in on like getting better at street. And what is that learning curve like, those early days of NOHO?
So I didn't know you could 50-50 stuff. like a curve and stuff. I mean, I guess I did, like watching it, but I never.
I know what you're saying, Gabe.
Like, yeah, you know, like I never bothered to hop on the curb when I was skating on the block.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but then I go to the park, I see people grinding the ledges and even like the manual pad, and I'm like, so with that, I'm trying to do that.
Hey, because at PEDLOW, real quick, at PEDLOW, there was no ledge section like how it is now. That's new stuff. The bowl.
Yep.
It was only those ramps.
Yeah, it was just these ramps like this.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was different.
Wow.
So I
okay.
never seen that in real life, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing that. All right. I'm going to land that one. And then I go to the homie Armando, and I was like, how do you do 50-50? Because I can't get on it. He's like, you have to jump forward. Okay, go down to the little mini one.
Yeah.
And then I did it.
First tee.
Locked in. Yeah, I think so. Pretty quick.
Yeah, like it wasn't.
Yeah, it was like like I was going, like I knew I was watching people long enough to like know the motion, you know, but I was like, why aren't I getting up there? He's like, you got to jump forward. I was just jumping, you know?
Yeah. Were you locking on or were you not even, were you like just going and stopping, or what was the issue originally?
I think it was kind of like this one, like you just put the one truck on it.
Oh, okay.
Check it out.
What, how did the cat, what, you paused and there was a cat? The computer froze.
Say what's up.
What's going on, Katie? How you doing?
Hey, this is Axel.
Word? Shout out Axel. Meow.
But he left.
Damn. What did I say? I said something wrong?
I guess. Maybe he'll come back.
Man. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
It's not good.
But yeah, so now you're a visual learner is apparently. So you just watching people, but you had already been on your skateboard for so long that things that felt simple were just gonna kind of come to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when you're like, oh yeah, okay, I get how to get the momentum for a 50. I push my trucks on to get,
Yeah.
you know, so.
Yeah, I had like a lot. I had the control. I just didn't know how to do the tricks.
Mm.
So then when he told me jump forward, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like I remember like the kickflip and the shove it and stuff like that and 50-50s. I remember it unlocking like in real time, you know?
That's insane. And it all just came from watching. Like you said, your homie did one game of skate. You jumped up, saw him jump up, did it. The pop shove it, you worked. That was kind of like your own battle. You did that yourself.
That was my own, yeah.
Out front.
But I was figuring it out. Like you got to put your foot. My back foot wasn't going on. Just you got to put the foot forward.
Okay. That's hard. That's no, that's actually key stuff for people that can't pop shove. That is a lesson for your ass. So now at NOHO, that whole community changes. Skateboarding blows up. Skateboarding's like in a whole What?
Yeah.
Is that her saying she can't walk past?
Stop
acting weird, homie. Hey, homie, stop acting weird, homie. Hey, little brother, stop acting weird in there. If I tell your brother something on the
She went to
homies.
the bathroom.
Yeah, get up and do your thing, man. Drink some juice. Do what you gotta do. Stretch, little bro. Yeah, get on my nerves with that. Anyways, as we was saying, keeping it player iteration. That's not my at. I forgot. That's not my at. Don't ever put. I'm not. No, my name is GCO_TB4L. Shout out XGames though. They, you know what I'm saying? They pay a couple bills out. Hey, they pay a couple bills out this month. You feel me? All right. Anyways, let me get back serious. So now the community blows up in NOHO. Everybody seems like they're skating now at this time.
Yeah.
You're meeting a lot of cool people. Go ahead.
Yeah. It was like that. I mean, it wasn't that it started blowing up. It just, we all had a place to go to. Everyone like, you know, everyone was skating and doing their thing, but now we're all doing it at NOHO. Like the PEDLOW homies. And like, I remember seeing like STEVIE and it, like, you know, everyone's doing the thing. We're just getting close now.
Yeah. So it's like whoever was skating out front of their house or strictly in the streets, they finally had a park to go to that felt suitable for their talents. And NOHO's this meeting ground. Now, do you feel like everybody that you get to watch helps you become better at this point now? Like, you're like, oh, I get to learn this and he's tech like this. Like, who was one of those? Who was your early inspirations?
My homies, dude. Yeah. All my friends, like the older homies.
Yeah.
Like, cause let's say maybe I think I was like 12, 13 or something. I'm talking like the 16-year-old homies.
Yeah. That's what you mean by the older homies.
And that's because I grew up like not them saying just to me, but everyone like, oh, you can't do that shit. Go do that shit. Bet you won't do it. Yeah. Not like that, but like that, you know, like yeah, I can. And then we do it, and we're like, yeah, like
that's hard. That's
like,
actually hard.
So like go
ahead.
The first time I ever got like, not like love or something, but it was like I couldn't do a trick, and someone was like, oh, you got it, you could do it. And I was like, I don't know if I'm used to like getting pushed, not literally, but like I'm used to getting a little like tough love.
Yeah, you know, to like, get it. Like, bro, you better start acting like you can't do it. Just like
how I
had to tell little bruh, you better go to the bathroom, little bruh, like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like because they know I could do it. I know I could do it. So the last thing I want to hear is you could do it. Is what I figured out.
That little tickle, that shit feel like a tickle. You trying to get punched to do it. You like, man, sock me, bro.
Like
push me for real.
I know I could do it. Duh.
Stupid.
And it wasn't like I didn't like I get, you know, I appreciate what the person was saying, but it was just like, whoa, like I need I need the homies to like say I'm not.
Say I'm not going hard real quick. Yeah, no, I get you. I'm straight. You feel me? I'm third too. I get it. So you're kind of not to be like you said, your motivation is a real push. It's almost not like a lot of like embrace. That kind of early kind of threw you off. Now as an adult, you can you can work with it differently. But in that early days, you were like, no, I need you to like tell me how it is. But with that, right? You're now learning, like you said, how many tricks do you feel like you're going through in the early NOHO days where you're like, oh, what was the ones that were challenging you the most, the things you couldn't do? What was the obstacle you couldn't skate or realize what was your pocket? Like, were you like, oh, I feel good on this ledge or I like this gap? Like, what were you skating?
Oh man, I liked the drop.
Over the manual pad?
I'll do some tricks over there, but I would learn all my tricks off the drop.
Just the drop.
Like just the dock part, like the bigger, not the little part, but
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
And I really liked that. And then I was able to like do a regular manual and stuff, but I didn't really get into that till I was a couple years older, like those manuals and stuff. And then I like those a lot.
That's fire.
But I like jumping off stuff and like launching out of stuff. So like the Euro, I really liked, and the 3-block. I like skated the 2 flat 2 and the 6 like in my baby prime, you know, but that hurts now.
See, that's how I tell you that transition. That is hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that
OG home.
You do rap, you feel me? So now, now you're enjoying the park. You're filling it out. Do you remember some of the early pros that you kind of ran into that felt like homies? Because you say you already knew Stevie Perez and all those dudes, but like, do you remember anybody else that was like not really the immediate homie that was like super good at skating that you can watch or be inspired by?
Yeah, well, I didn't know Stevie. I just knew now that I like looking back. Yeah, Stevie was there, and this was there. Like But yeah, when I got older, we became friends, you know.
Yeah.
But pros, Antoine. Antoine was NOHO local for a minute.
Twan Dixon?
He lived in North Hollywood.
So Twan was the ISPO? Oh, that was like the pro you was watching. That was like the pro you was like, oh, she's the best. He's amazing.
Well, that was the pro that was here.
Yeah.
Like in the park. And everyone knew of him.
Yeah, facts. He was huge.
And this was like, I remember I was a kid. Or I don't know. I don't remember how old he was. He was like 24, 25, 26. Because I remember those birthdays of his at the park.
Yeah. Wow.
But Braden was there a lot.
Szafranski.
Yeah. Yeah. He was there. He's always been super cool. A lot of like Mark Johnson and them. Like the girls. Yeah. Everyone went to NOHO, dude. It was Jeremy Rogers. I seen him there. P-Rod I seen there. Like I remember seeing P-Rod for the first time there.
How did that feel? Hold on real quick before we go to anybody else. I understand that there's a lot of legends and a lot of pros. You grew up around greatness. How was the first time meeting Paul Rodriguez?
Yeah, I was going off right now. P-Rod, I don't know if I met him. I just seen like it's P-Rod. Yeah. Valley legend. He built Pacoima.
He did.
Pacoima was before NOHO.
See, I knew it was another park. I knew it. And he built that park. See, and then you said Burbank. That's not Burbank. Burbank's the paid skate park. He built the skate park that had the blue handrail that Yuto just did, the nollie late flip board slide. He had a plaza like that before NOHO.
Yeah, like a year or two before.
That's crazy. But he built that after, because NOHO's not the first safe side skate spot, right?
He built it after, Laffy, and then I think there's a few other ones too.
And then it was NOHO. But he built his own because he saw Rob do it, and he wanted to be after all his favorite spots. Because those are all Paul's favorite spots.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you ever skate there?
Yes. Yeah.
See? We almost forgot history. Shout out Paul, man.
I know. I'm sorry.
Nah,
I
you good.
forgot.
Sometimes we forget history. They don't know who invented the planes for real. They say it was 2 white dudes. I heard it was 2 brothers. I'm lying. I just tried to do that. I did. That's not real. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I bet it was too.
But yeah, so you you go into Pacoima for a little bit, and how does that park feel? Like, are you able to learn there?
Yeah, it was cool. I had only been a few times, because my first couple skate park experiences was PEDLOW, right?
Yeah.
And then we're skating in the street and stuff. We maybe had gone to Pacoima a few times on the bus.
Yeah.
And then there was a make it count contest there.
Yeah.
And my mom drove us, me and the homies. Like, we just found out about it that day somehow.
Yeah.
And like, please take us, please.
Do you remember how we found out about stuff back in the day with no phones and shit? Like, I
have no idea.
Like, it'll be like, hey, yo, we going to this thing. I don't know how people knew. Was it MySpace, Facebook? What was it?
No, I think this was before Facebook, or before we had a Facebook. But,
yeah.
I think they got a flyer at the skate shop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the way.
Because it was like a red element thing, and then it had the details on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then you had to bring like a canned food. So we went in my house. We were like, Mom, we gotta get some cans, like so we can enter the contest. Like, we were so excited.
Food
like
drives.
Yeah. That's
fire. Damn.
Yeah.
We old. Anyways. So you have to grab a can of food to be able to go to this thing. That's your entry submission. Think about skateboarding as a business real quick. Hold on. I'm going to take you off the screen. 1 second. As a business, we don't pay for our demos. The pros go to the skate park, get hurt for us for a can of food so they can give it to a family in need. I want y'all to think about that real quick. All right. Bring it back. So you get this flyer, you go to the skate park, but Pacoima's not really the spot. It's there, it's nice, it's actually like built very well. I know that it's treacherous over there now. I heard some stories about the Pacoima.
Yeah, it's fine. But like it wasn't like that back then. But yeah, I think it was just kind of like a little out of our reach. We had to get on the bus.
A little far.
Yeah, because it's not far at all. But we were just little kids, you know.
Exactly.
We were lucky if some parent wanted to take us to the skate park.
Type.
But yeah, but they did the contest, and that was like my first contest. It was the element contest, and did
you enter?
I remember. Yeah.
Let's go.
We didn't go. What? Of course.
Where my shit at? Where my memes at?
XGames mode.
I'm on XGames mode right now. Yeah. And I was on XGames mode right then.
Yeah. I had to give you that real quick. So you enter.
So yeah, I entered, and I was like 14, 13 and under, I think. And I think it was 2009 or 10 or something. I don't know.
Don't let them know the ages. Don't do that. We're not saying that. We're not time
I don't even know.
Yeah, we don't remember. We don't know what we're talking about. Go ahead. Keep going, though.
I don't know. But I got all the ages mixed up in this already. So
it's all good. I know. Twan turned 24, 25, and 26. But it's okay.
But, yeah. And I was the only girl. So I was like with the little homies.
Mm-hmm.
And I got remembered, and this woman took my picture. Her name is Amber B. Deanda, and I'll never forget her. I never do. I still talk to her. I love her. Wow, and Kirk Deanda too.
Wow.
She took my picture, and that was it. Had a great time. Got a bunch of free stuff. It was cool. I didn't win. I didn't care. It was the best time ever. And then time passed by. Skating at NOHO. Stevie Williams' mom, Susan Williams, did a lot for North Hollywood.
Okay.
I'm getting somewhere with this, I promise.
No, I'm listening. I promise. This is amazing.
So she started a nonprofit called Save a Heart, Save a Mind, because she's seen Stevie bought her house up the street from the park.
Tight.
Say that. first.
Shout out Stevie
She got her
Williams.
house up the street from the park, and she would he would skate there, and he would take his kids there. She would come around, and she'll at first just bring us some free stuff, and then she like got real serious with it. She started a nonprofit. She got a clubhouse. It was like a safe spot for kids. Like you come here, you could get help with your homework. They had computers, and every month they would throw contests at the skate park.
Yeah.
DGK, like all DGK KO product, and
Mm-hmm.
if you won the contest, she said, "All right, you won the contest, but I don't care how good of a skater you are. Tell me my 3 rules." Her 3 rules are respect your parents, clean up after yourself, and do good in school.
Wow. So
She
she
kept
built y'all on
us
morals.
straight.
She was like, I'm gonna hook y'all up,
Yeah,
but y'all gonna be on that
yeah,
straight
and
and narrow.
and she's a real one. She was not like playing. She was like, "Yo, you pick this shit up, you pick this trash up. Like I'm doing this for you." Like the tough love that we always had, that
Exactly.
we always needed.
I've never met Stevie Williams' mother,
I love her.
but have you ever heard Stevie Williams be loud ever? Scream?
No, you know why?
Exactly.
Because
Talk about hell no. She probably whooped that. Hey, that's a real mama right there. Not a lot of people got them, because that's a bad boy. Stevie's ass is crazy as hell, but he's silent. That's how you know. I want to ask anybody in the world, send me a video right now. If I win the lottery, I promise you, I'll give you 250,000 of my winnings. But if I win 249, forget you. But if y'all can send me a video of that man yelling, please, in history. Skateboarding is always, woo, yeah, high fives. That's a real mama right there. So she got y'all, you feel me? And you like, whoa, this is crazy. It's like involving skating with morals and tough love. But she made a thing. Yeah, she made a space for us. And how? Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
And it made us look forward to something. And yeah, she would have like these little meetings to like, okay, what is everyone good? Like, how was your week? This is that. Like she's an angel, Mama Sue. She took care of a lot of us for a few years too.
That's so hard.
She got Antoine in a red shirt. Red save a heart, save a mind shirt.
I don't know.
The best.
I don't know the correlation. I don't understand.
Oh. It's a bright color.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know the correlation. So anyways, yeah, damn, that's that. See, it goes on in the examples. Yeah. That's how powerful she was.
She was amazing. She's still amazing. She's still the best. I'd love to see her soon, but it's been a few years.
Yeah.
But anyway, she got her little team together, and she took us to the next year Make It Count contest in Santa Ana.
Okay.
She got like 2 cars. Took 30 ghetto kids to this contest, and let us all skate the contest, and some of us won. And I seen Amber again.
Amber Deanda.
Yeah, she saw me. I didn't see her. And she emailed me later, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, like you're so big now," type stuff, just like it was really nice to see you. And she sent me a scholarship to go to skate camp.
What?
Yeah.
Element skate camp.
Yeah, she put me on.
Wow.
And that's what you get when you win Make It Count.
Yeah, exactly. That was what you did. But so did you do well,
but
or it was just this? Yeah, this just all this. This is basically off the love and seeing your confidence and wanting to drop in. Like, there's no girls really skating like in contests at this time. If there is, it's very few. It's finicky. There's like no girls division for sure. And you know what I'm saying? So she's like, wow, this is beast to see. Makes the relationship, lets you go to skate camp. And
it was like her own scholarship she made, because she worked for Element as well.
Yeah, facts.
But it was like her own type of thing. I think it might have been Elemental Awareness. Remember that?
Yes, I do. I do remember that.
I love those guys. Skate Wild.
Yep.
But
All these memories coming up all that time.
Yeah, man. Had to be there.
Type
But
shit.
so yeah, she really like blossomed things for me there. Like I started like getting element flow and stuff.
Do you remember that first camp experience?
Yes.
How
Yes.
was it?
You know what? You gotta know how it was. Uh I drove up I think I had took like a bus there or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then they picked me up in a van and drive me up to the woods, you know?
Yeah.
But
Which is
it was
not good in any other scenario in life
yeah,
except
no.
some skate shit. Being a
Yeah, little
kid
girl.
in the vans in the woods is never safe, kids. Don't ever do it
Yeah.
unless you're going to camp. Skate camp. Continue.
Yeah. Don't that sounded crazy. But yeah, I was like, so they picked me up and it was great. That was the first time that someone was like, you can do it. And I was like,
Hold on. She talking about I
thanks.
could do it.
Yeah, I was almost so mad, but I understood. I was like, okay, you can't act like this.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to act like that all the time. Um, and it was the greatest week ever, dude. Like, are you kidding me? It was so cool, and we
Shout out
did
to
like
Element
songs
Camp, man.
and
Shout out to
songs.
Element Camp,
Yeah,
man. Gotta make some noise for that. That's hard.
I love those dudes. I was just talking to them today, like the coordinators of all that. But yeah, and then what the coolest part of that trip was I drove back. They drove me back to LA over here, and that's a long drive. It's like 6 hours.
Yeah.
It was me and then Todd from Elemental Awareness,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was Todd. I'm pretty sure it was Todd, and it was Darrell Stanton.
That was the
Just
only people that were
us.
in that car for the ride home?
Yeah, and
Wow.
me. It was so cool. Like, cause he was there the whole week. He was like the pro of the week, you know.
Yeah.
And he was so nice, and I was like, this guy's amazing. Like, he's all tall and like we were like sharing Skittles and stuff. It was so cool, man.
That's so big.
It was cool.
Were you aware of Darrell before then?
I knew he was a pro,
Yeah.
and then I knew they they did like a little Q&A with him one night, and they put on his trio part, and I was like, this man is amazing.
Nah, he's different. He's different. He's different.
And we like got each other on Instagram and stuff. Shout out Darrell.
Shout out Darrell Stanton. So you guys ride back, you get back to LA. Do you feel like skateboarding changed for you at that point? Because skate camp changes skating for real.
Yeah, it kind of just, it was just like a really beautiful experience, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And my mom tells me when I came back home, I like kind of downplayed it a little bit. Like, she's like, oh, how was it? And I was like, oh, it's cool or whatever. And then she told me she talked to like Todd, the guy who dropped me off and stuff. Like, I love Todd. He's still the homie to this day. But she was like, I don't know, like she really like dumbed it down a bit. But then the next week I was like, skate camp was the best. I never wanted to come back. I want to go back already. And then he was like, well, yeah, that's what I tell my wife too. And it was just like it was life changing. I love it. That place changed my life.
That's actually
I want to go back. I've been back a few times.
I was about to say, you gotta go there. I've got kicked out.
Yeah,
I got a skate element camp story. I told Sonny this. I said it to chat already, but I might as well tell you just in case new people are here. I could never go back to element camp.
What do you do?
I got kicked out.
You can't say it on the chat.
I can say it. I can say what I did. So
you don't wanna?
No, it was okay. So little Sonny, which I'm gonna get into this next. To ask you. He did mid-90s. He's my friend. He's already been my friend before that. But he's just a little baby. But he talks. Yeah. He doesn't talk like a kid. He talks like a grown man that just literally has to think about when he's about to file his taxes. As a baby, though. And that shit was weird. Well, yeah. So I had to talk to him. I was like, yo, what's going on with you, bro? Why am I talking to you? You hella young. You're 11. What the hell? So I'm talking to him. Yeah. Me, him, and some homies were all like conversating about skating and life and like how he didn't want to do Disney movies because he was like, they acting like kids. They got me messed up. I want to be an adult type feeling. You feel me? I just want to feel not adult, but like, baby adult. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Like, I want to be in movies with Denzel Washington, not Zac Efron. I feel him. So
yeah. And have you seen the movies he's done, like other than mid-90s, he's done
Exactly.
some grown
You
stuff.
feel me?
The Sacred Deer or something.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
He's got some
yeah.
very versed roles. Like, so I'm like, okay, I get you. I'm talking to him all night. But we leave and we leave the door unlocked to the kitchen because they let us kick it late because we was the guest that week.
Okay.
I let a bear in to the kitchen overnight.
You left it open on accident?
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
I let a bear in, and that's dangerous as hell.
That's all the food? Did they eat all the food?
That bear messed some food up. That bear.
Ew. You left. Which door did you leave open? The front door or the back or the side door?
Whatever the one that fit a bear through. It was big enough. They trusted me to lock it because they was like, you an adult, Gary. Because I was like, I'm older at this point. I'm grown. Like, bills, I have to pay rent for real. I'm an adult. But I'm talking to this little baby. I think I might have just been like, maybe he older than me. Maybe Sonny should lock the door, right? It's up to Sonny. Sonny got to lock the door. This mother, he's an adult. I'm not. Left the door open.
He's got it.
Bear goes in, eats all the food. Like, not all the food, but a lot of it. And they haven't told me I can't come back. I'm just not going to ask. And they never actually even knew I let the bear in. Like, they don't know it was us late night. Like, only one person was like, oh, yeah, I ain't got to go to sleep. And then I was like, yeah, I got it, man. I'll lock it up. Shit, I left it open. So I probably could go back. I just wouldn't because I let a bear in. So now that kind of, that wants me to like, your life rolls on. You're getting flow by element. All these like good things are happening, but you're just constantly skating. And then like, now that you're getting this element flow, does filming kind of come into this time period, or does it still? Like you're competing, you're doing like the little contests. You kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I did some contests. I did like a super girl jam contest on Venice Beach once. Like, just little things, and I realized really quickly I don't like this.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was I'd rather skate with my homies, and I was skating like in these girl contests.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like I didn't want to be their friends. I already had friends. You know, like I don't this is cool, but I want to skate over there.
Yeah. Tell Carla.
Like, I don't know.
Tell
Carla,
get off the Wi-Fi. Get off the Wi-Fi.
Get off the Wi-Fi. Oh, can you hear her eating her chips?
I don't mind eating the chips. It's just making the computer jump if somebody's on the Wi-Fi. So you already like, I already got friends. I got to go to this new environment. I'm not really necessarily winning these contests. You're not really even built on winning. You're more built on fun from just like hearing all your experiences. You kind of want to just go out to do it as like, hey, I want to learn this or do this. And then the contest make it like a hyper focus or like all this attention.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's not really your pocket or space. So you gravitate away from that back to the homies and don't do those anymore. And then now you're getting good at skating. Like this is like you're doing your stuff because it's like known that you're kind of good throughout the area. Now when you go back, what happens? Like this is what I'm saying. Like when is that time period where like, oh, do we get clips or are we filming videos? Like when is that time period for you?
So maybe when I was like, I started hanging out with
there you go. Look,
remember Fabian?
Yep.
Little Fabian and his brother Sagi and Chelsea and Albert, rest in peace.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Albert.
We would Sagi would film, his brother would be a filmer, and shout out his dad Ruben. He would drive us all around LA because they're from Huntington Park.
Okay. I was about to say Huntington Beach. Damn.
No, Huntington Beach. No. Huntington Park. So they would like come pick me up in the valley, and then like Chelsea and Albert would sleep over the night before because they were in Santa Clarita. So it'd be like, come here, and then they'll come pick us up, and then we skate all day. And it was more like we'll film skate park edits on with the camera. Remember those? And put them on YouTube.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, and then it would be like a that was kind of what we do, and then we'll go filming on the weekends.
Yeah, that's hard.
But it was just like, it wasn't like we're gonna make a video, just that. It was mainly like we're going to skate with Fabian and Sagi, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and yeah, it was. I wasn't like, the video part thing wasn't really a thing. It was like, oh, just filming stuff, because I don't know. No one ever told me to make a video part, you
Yeah,
know.
so that's not in your mind. You're just like kind of like, all right,
Yeah,
I'll be in the edits. I'm with Chelsea Albert. I'm with all the homies, and like you said,
yeah,
rest in
and
peace
like,
to Albert. I'm also want to say, like, you know, I know you carry that name with you and carry your people with you, so shout out to them and their whole family. But you guys
yeah,
make these edits, they all go up. Um, this is steamrolling. Like, you doing this, you finally got somebody's dad wants to drive you around, take you to these other spots.
yeah,
You got to
yeah.
you kind of get to leave your comfort zone, and clip up and experience this and that and the third. Now you're looking at all these divisions of skating, like, oh, I can leave now. I don't want to do the contest. The YouTube edits are going up. Is more
Yeah.
attention kind of coming towards you at all like that, or are you just still like in your same own area with your homies and your own crew? Like, is other people like, yo, like, we see you frontside flipping and varial healing off, you know what I'm saying? Like, which is kind of rare during those days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess so, but I never like, I don't know, like I never,
Never even tripped off.
no one was really like,
Yeah.
we're gonna like, you know, we're not gonna like, it was different back then, dude. Like,
I
it's not as
know.
easy. It wasn't as easy, or like on the mind even. Like, it wasn't, and I feel like skate companies too weren't just like, who we gonna get? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, oh, that little girl's cool. I don't know, she's cool. Like,
Yeah.
there was no need for like to build to,
There was nowhere to
you
even
know,
put.
like,
There was nowhere to really put you. Like, there's nowhere to
and
really be like,
yeah,
hey,
like, what are
yeah,
they gonna do with me?
yeah,
You know, I was
yeah.
yeah, it was like,
So
there was no girl on yet,
exactly,
except
for
like
real.
Alyssa and Marissa.
That was literally it for the longest time. And I was just talking to Lizzie Armanto about it. Like, that was rare. And then you're doing flip tricks. Like, Chelsea's
Yeah,
doing flip tricks. You guys are
yeah.
actually skating spots. Like, you guys are with a crew of notable people and doing your thing. And then now I kind of want to roll in to like kind of get through it. Is to get to it, not through it, but like to get to it is like, when does Deathwish come into play and all that and all those things and all the other like,
That
when does that all become? Because I know you do some film and TV stuff, right?
no, I don't.
Like light, didn't you do? You did one.
I did. Yeah, I came out in a movie. Mikey Alfred put me on.
Yeah, facts. But I'm saying after
Yeah,
that, you worked with that and everything else. Didn't you do like a couple other little tidbits or no other commercial stuff?
I did like commercials for the money, but it was I did not enjoy. I mean, I enjoyed my experience, but that wasn't my thing. Like,
Yeah,
I want to go skate with my friends. I don't want to sit here for hours and wait, and like, and then I don't know. So I didn't like pursue it or do.
more than
I
that.
didn't. Nah,
Yeah.
no.
So
But
you got over
it was
that.
great.
You get over
Yeah,
that, and now girl skateboarding kind of changes. Like, in this last, let's say, 6-year time period, people are all trying to put people on and just letting them be cool and significant. And then you started getting some sponsors. Can you get into that, like, and what that was like?
yeah. So so I was working at Valsurf, and I guess people like just know who I am because I've just been the little blonde girl skating around for a while, you know.
Yeah.
So I would like see Jay Thorpe at the park,
Yeah.
and I was just like, oh, yeah, that's that cool dude. Like, you know, I didn't even know who he was really. Like, I was just like, oh, that's the guy who comes to the park sometimes. He's super cool. Um, but him and Reynolds walk in one day. I've been talking to Reynolds for a little bit just because he goes in the shop every other day. Like, so
Yeah.
we just created a rapport and became friends. And they come in one day, and they're like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey, yeah, like, what you need?" You know? They were like, so it was like serious business. Like we want to start giving you Baker Deathwish stuff. They're like, we want to start giving you boards. They were like, okay. I was like, okay, cool. And they were like,
It's
all right,
like
cool.
mob boss walked in like, hey, hold on, straight to the counter,
Yeah.
like, hey, we want to start
He
hooking.
was
And
to
this
the
is
point. I remember his face too, just like, we're gonna start giving you boards, right? I was like, okay.
for sure. That's the
All
boss.
right, cool.
That's a boss, and
And
that's boss and Jay Busy.
yeah, they're like, all right, cool. And they're like walking out, and they're like, he was like, okay, Baker Deathwish for life. Bye. And he
And that's,
and then
and this is this the growth from like all the clips you're posting on Insta, or is this any of your old YouTube stuff? Like how do they get from, besides seeing you at the park and being local, what built, like, made them be like, hold on, Vic out here doing stuff?
I don't know. I think because this was before any movie, anything.
Mm-hmm.
This was just talking at the shop, you know.
Facts.
So like, I don't know, maybe seen some Instagram stuff, or at the skate park. Like I told you, Jay would go to NOHO like a bunch, and I don't know. And then I guess just maybe clicking a little bit more and getting more personal at the shop. It was just like, I like her.
Cause Reynolds really does have that skate rat in him. Like, it's like apparent. So probably learning how you can conduct yourself at the shop, and then the fact that you actually skate too, like you're not just at a store, like how some, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh no, she's in here and goes to the park and can wet a frontside flip. He was like, hold on. Yeah, we walking in there, business, black jackets, glasses. We're going to tell her it's Baker for life. Leave, and this is just your lifestyle now. So now,
it was really cool.
So now you start to filming with these guys, and you're starting to be a part of that lifestyle and click. How does that now feel? Because now you're becoming a part of Valley history for yourself. You're not just in your own little friend group doing your thing. Like, it's becoming a staple. How's that?
It was really cool because, like I told you before, these are the guys that I would watch. I'd put them on my computer to watch these dudes, and they want to hang with me and like not like invest in me, but you want to give me.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, you want to do that for me? Like, are you crazy? But yeah, the thing is, they are crazy
as hell.
So am I.
As hell.
So it works.
Exactly.
It works. I feel comfortable. Like, it works. I get it. I see it. Bye. She out. But like, no, it was surreal. Like Shane, me and Shane are super close, and like he was one of my favorite skaters growing up, just because he's so like
how he is.
He's out there and
fired
so
up.
fun. Yeah, and like Deagle, like, are you kidding me? Like, you know the things he's made, and I get to go hang out with him and skate with him. Like, it's just like so cool.
Like, over bringing people over and look at this, man. Damn.
Bro,
why you always doing something? Sit down.
I don't know. They were excited, but
yeah, nah.
No, it's so sick. Like, I'm still just like so grateful and just taken aback sometimes. Like, man, these are my homies. Like, this is where I'm at. This is sick. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
So now I really want to ask you, while we're winding down the episode, what is one of your favorite stories and memories of all time?
What do you mean?
Like, when you think of skateboarding and like moments besides like the element camps or going to those contests, what is some of your favorite memories about skateboarding and like the people you met? You got one story you want to tell anybody?
Oh my gosh, I don't know, man. That's kind of heavy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's like a huge window of things that could be, but I'm saying like one that just hits your mind where you're like, I didn't talk about this, but I think about it. Like, that was a crazy day, or it was like a clip you got, or like the first thing you ever filmed with Beagle, or is anything like that on your mind to tell? If not, that's cool too. Sometimes shit.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of like a crazy story with Kaylin or something, because me and Kaylin are real close, and we've done a lot of stuff to get, like, we've gotten a lot of clips together and a lot of trips. And
Kaylin Diaz.
yes,
Kickflip Kaylin.
Man, well, we did this big, we did a trip to go to Neen's house. He lives somewhere in Texas,
Yeah.
and it was like Baker Deathwish and like Shane and Beagle and them were there too. Like it was really cool. And we got to stay at his house, and we drove there. So it was just real like homey, because we were at someone's house, and he cooked for us, and he did this and he did that,
Yeah.
and it made me feel really, really comfortable.
That was like a lock-in moment for real. Like it almost, like even though you got to see your heroes, you got to feel like one of them during that experience in that time, huh?
Yeah, it was really nice. And then just like filming Uncrossed, like there's a bunch of just really nice, like, wow, like we did that, and we can look back at it too. Like I don't know. I think skating's really beautiful.
You got parts, you got memories. I want to ask you, and then I'm gonna get into where I'm gonna wrap it. But do you have a favorite X Games moment?
Did I don't know, but what did the little boy Tom Shar, was that he's not a little boy no more, but when he did the
1080?
The 1080?
Shout out Tom Shar. Shout out Tom Shar.
I remember that.
Shout out Tom Shar.
Also, when what was it, Bob Burnquist broke his butt on the coping?
When Danny Way? That was Danny Way.
Danny Way?
When he hit his butt and he flew to flat.
Oh, I'm glad it wasn't Bob.
I'm so glad
it
wasn't Bob.
I don't know ramps, bro.
It's all good.
Yeah,
we know that.
That was
you
cool.
Streets. You the streets. Okay,
yeah.
So shout out to those two moments. And now I gotta ask you a question. Who is on your Mount Rushmore of skating? Your top 4 all-time favorites?
Antoine, Alyssa. Oh my God, 4?
4 only.
Rob Dyrdek and Andrew Reynolds.
That's a good ass list. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness. Make some noise for that list. That was quick with the animosity. Now, Vic, I've known you for a while. This is like the speech I do before I get into my freestyle. I'm going to find my beat. I'm going to download it because I rap every episode. This beat
you going
to
sing to me?
No, I'm a rap. I'm not about to sing to you, gangster. You too thugged out for that. You feel me? But what I'm going to do is I freestyle at the end of every episode. But what I am going to tell you is basically just some kind words for living your life. I think I've known you for a while. I've also, so I've known Chelsea Castro and everything like that too. I've been following that for a long time. I've actually seen a lot of your improvement over the years. It's sick to see where you are. You got to be where you wanted in this life too. That's so tight. And I think somebody that always stayed themselves, you never changed. Like you say, you didn't want to be in the movies. You don't want to be Hollywood. You want to be NOHO. You want to be yourself. You want to be with your people. You don't turn your back on your friends. Your honesty of self is probably one of the most salute things that I could ever say. You don't forget anybody. You still big up everybody from the beginning. And I'm telling you that is a very, very special trait. Not many people have it. A lot of people fake up, switch up, change up. That is not in you. So remain yourself. You're guiding people the right way. Being crazy is a good thing. Being excited is a good thing. Have your fun because this life shit is so short. Vic, shout out to you. Yeah. Now, chat, if y'all can hear the beat, let me know because I'm about to flow. Oh, y'all got me? Can they hear it? Chat, can you hear it? Oh, I feel like I'm Jay-Z right now. Yo, put the words up in the chat. Turn it up. Hey, yo. I feel like I need to put a fitted cap on. It's New York in here.
It's NOHO in here.
It's NOHO in here too. He said, shout out to her shoes. I don't know how this beat's about to go. I don't know if it's like this for the whole time, but all right. Look. I feel like Action Bronson eating the cake. I don't smoke hookah, and nah, I ain't fake. Vic really NOHO. That be the valley. Went to Pacoima, was not in them alleys, was out front, skating on the hood of a car. Did a couple movies, but didn't want to be no star. Deathwish, here we are. Skated at PEDLOW, now we took it far. Shout out Rob Dyrdek, building NOHO. Shout out to the homies, only with the bros. Anybody fake, man, they gotta go. It's cheat code Deathwish, the BAKERBOYS. Shout out to the distribution. I'm dancing. Shout out Marcus Houston. Woo! I'm hot. I can't stop. Blue t-shirt. Hey, yo.
That was good. That was good.
Yo, all right. That was Grinding Unwind. Episode 31. I'm gonna let the beat take us out. From me and Vic Rue. Yo, we gone.
Later.
Peace.
Later.